Go ahead.
Are you all right?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
We live?
Yeah, we're all spaced out, man.
How? See this over here?
Well, this is what you stopped. When
Right.
we stopped you.
Oh, that's the whole.
Yeah. It's been on for about a minute now.
Oh, we good.
Okay. All right, Shalom. We are the Hebrew Israelites from the Indianapolis branch of the Great Millstone. And we're here to give all praises, glory, and honor to
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and teaching us this 100% truth. Salutations to them and our fellow Akim who labor in this truth week in and week out on the highways and byways. Also salutations to the hopeful elect of the scattered 12 tribes of Israel, scattered to the four corners of the earth, that be likened to the speckled bird, also known as your Israelite foreigners and your so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. To you, we say Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, we just get right into it.
All right, this is start off. This is Jeremiah 28:8. This is the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old, prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. Right, and that's where I'm prophesizing what the downfall of America, Babylon the Great. All right, we're saying that what so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right, have to turn back and repent to Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shai, which Yahweh, which means He is or He exists. The world calls God. Ba'ashem is in the name. And Yahweh Shai means He saves or He delivers the world, and He calls Jesus. All right, Yahweh Shai is the name you got to call on to be saved. But we know what that the elect, the nation of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, those are the ones that are going to actually turn back and rehearse the righteous acts, man. So, but in the midst of our captivity here in America, Babylon the Great, we're saying what that this place is going to go down via what thermonuclear destruction, concentrated lasers being from the chariots. All right, there's going to be pestilences that the Lord's going to unleash on the earth. All right, that's going to enhance this place. All right, and you wicked people that do wickedly in the sight of the Lord, man. All right, starting with the 2/3 of our people, of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, and now we're in the time. It's like in Ecclesiastes 3rd chapter is a time and every season for everything, right? And we're not in the time of world peace and everybody getting along. No, we're in the time of war, man. We're in the time of people.
You can walk through, you're fine.
Yeah, you know, you got civil war that's trying to be pushed, all right, by the media. You see the so-called black versus white, man versus women, all right, alphabet community versus the world. All these things are topics to what people go against each other, man. Because what the Lord is about division, man. All right.
Hey, can you do me get the definition of war and give Revelation 6, but get what he just quoted.
So definition of war.
The definition of war, Revelation 6, and what the brother just quoted. What he say, the vision.
Yeah.
Matthew, he grabbed that. Yeah. He said, "Think not I've come to send peace on earth. I came to send a sword." Is that the same chapter?
Yep.
Yeah, you got it.
This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 34, red letters, Yahweh Shai speaking. It says, "Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword." And that's another thing too. The Christian church and people of the world that claim to be Christians and follow the Lord, right? They think who they call Jesus, which is Yahweh Shai, all right? So-called black man, if he's walking the earth today right now, he look like the so-called Negro, right? With the afro. They think he's coming back to bring everybody together, to rid everybody of their sins, and everybody, strawberries, flowers, and gumdrops, right? That picture of everything just being sweet and nice. No, the Lord is not coming to send peace, but a sword. He's coming to slay and kill, man, all those that be wicked. And it says, verse 35, "For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law, and a man's foes shall be they of his own household. See, that's the division, man. And you're seeing the Spirit of the Lord work on the minds of these people right now. All right, we're the most divided that we've ever been in the time of man. All right, like I was bringing up the examples earlier, you got man versus woman. All right, black versus white. All right, the rich versus the poor. All these divisions that are amongst the world, man. Republican versus Democrat. All right, and these are things people fight over these different topics, man. They actually come to blows. All right, but now it's going to be pushed even harder when you see the people that are having and then the people that have not coming against each other, man. And we're about to run into that head because you're going to have people that are still, because even during the times of famine, right? And famines is not only just food and water, but other resources. And also, there might be, let's say you got eggs, you got different items, bread, whatever, food items, or water that's available, but the cost might be so high that you're priced out of even good. All right, so it's a famine that way.
Hyperinflation.
Yeah, hyperinflation, you know? And they've been trying to, trick people's minds by initiating what was a shrinkflation, where you're paying the same price for things, but you're getting less of it.
Yep.
So you're in the illusion that it ain't too bad. But you find yourself running to the grocery store more frequently. You're like, damn, I used to be okay. This just lasts me all week. That's 4 days out of 7. You know?
John, you get the same bag of chips, but it's half full.
Yeah, exactly. More air than ever, right? You gonna say something? Yeah.
Yep, and then also like just recently went into the store and couldn't find the season aisle. And then I wasn't the only one. It was some other guys were like, man, it's like they move things around. And then when you finally went to a whole other area, the season aisle was there, but it was a lot smaller. It was a lot smaller section where they had like a whole aisle full of seasonings. Yeah, well, I got that award in the Edamon. It says a large-scale military conflict. It says difficulty.
Well, global wars used to be with neighboring countries. Now it's more global now. You know, go ahead. World War I, World War II, and the scripture speaks about the third world. When say it again?
No, go ahead.
When you read about the protocols of Zion from the learned elders or something like that. What's the title? Well, that's not the title. What is it? You heard of it, right?
Protocols.
The protocols of the learned elders of Zion, which basically they say it's not true, but it's 24 protocols and all of them came to pass, or all of them are coming to pass or on the way to come to pass. Which one of them was to have global wars. Now, at the time that was written in the early 1900s, before we even had the First World War. And even at that time, that was like kind of like far-fetched to perceive. Like, damn, a war with the whole world involved, with all different countries, all different, people. But go ahead, you got more?
Yep. It says dispute, hostility, fight, combat.
Disputes, hostilities, fight, combat, like the brother was going into earlier. So you got an old way of doing things, right? Which was more closer to the Most High's laws. You got the man as the head of the household. You got the woman. She plays her role. The children play her role. You go to work. There's a role there. It's a whole bunch of different little relationships that are changing. And what's happening is some people like the change, and some people don't. And some people want to institute new, and it's making people. It's dividing people. Go ahead.
It says jumping down. It says
like you walk up and down the street, people don't even speak to each other no more. Right?
Yeah.
Like it used to be if you make eye contact. You speak. Now people pretty much avoid eye contact to not even speak.
Yeah. And you can feel that vibration. Because like you've been anywhere else, like went to like Bahamas, different places. Puerto Rico, they like, hola, like you walk out, what I'm saying, the weather's nice, you walk out and the people are smiling, and this is not just the people that's working there, this is the folks that's coming, you know, everybody speak, hey, hola,
Locals.
how you doing? Yeah, locals is just speaking, you know, and that vibration makes you feel good, you know, that at least, you know, for that compared to what we're used to here.
Yeah.
You know, everybody, like you said, everybody got their head down. Everybody's got something they going through. They looking disgruntled. You know, they got this look on their face that you don't even really want to deal with them anyway.
Well, hold that real quick. Get Ecclesiastes 3. That was quoted earlier.
Yep.
And you can just jump to the point. Is it 7?
Yeah.
Just go to war and peace and love and hate.
Okay.
I'm gonna read the first verses for
Con.
this is Ecclesiastes 3:1. To everything there's a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven.
Right, and the scripture says measure the time diligently.
Wow.
So as far as I can see, right, and as far as we can see, we in a time of hate. We in a time of war. Go ahead.
Jumping down to verse 8, Ecclesiastes 3:8. A time to love and a time to hate.
If you loving right now, you setting yourself up for failure.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people you know, getting off, and they're saved by loved ones. You know, well, Yahweh said, you can grab that, Baba Kushar. He said, they so know of me by your love for one another.
Yeah.
There's not really any love in the world no more. All right. It says,
Wax cold.
yeah, grab that.
That's why it's like an anomaly when people see us out and about, us together, like how we deal with each other when we're out eating or whatever we may do. We might be just walking down the street. How we treat each other and like how we deal. People are in awe of us, you know, because we're the examples of how the world should be. Really, that's what it is, and we're the last of that type of that image of brotherly love, right?
Yeah, Zion. Zion means what? Memorial.
Yep.
So we the memory of what righteousness is according to Yahweh Shem Yahushua and how it's supposed to be. Yeah, let him jump in and read that.
Okay. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 12, and it reads, "And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold."
And iniquity has abounded, man.
Yep.
All right, look. You got this LGBT. You got the Leviticus community. That's like a very, very, very high example of iniquity abounding, man. I did a video earlier about the one young boy. They chemically castrated him to be a girl, and his mother talking to him. It's like it's very, if you could through the spirit. I'm like it was coercion, right? And so you could tell by the way the child. Because children try to please their parents, especially when they're young. You know, this the person that's feeding you, this the person that's playing with you, this the person that's buying you things. You look up to your parents. They're like your role model.
Yeah.
So you could tell that the child was doing this because she thought it would make the mother happy. So the mother asked her this question, and she said, "I feel like I'm a boy in the inside." So now the mother like horrified.
Oh man, yeah.
Like you could be a man if you want to. So now the child looked like, what should I say next? Like, because I've been under the impression that you're happy because I'm doing this. And so then she said, yeah, you could be a child because you want to. If you want, I mean, you could be a man if you want to. Wait a minute, no, she cannot. Pardon me, no, he cannot. He had been chemically castrated. He might have been 10 in the video, but it might have happened before 10.
Yeah, they normally try to get to it with those blockers before puberty kicks in.
Can I bring this out real quick? This is also part of war. It says at the end, it says,
get love too.
To confuse, mix up,
Get love.
suggesting the original sense was bring into confusion.
Right, so so this man is at war with the Most High by purposefully
Bringing confusion.
Transgressing his laws, man. Like it's get Exodus 17 and 15. Get that word war. I mean, pardon me. Love of many shall wax cold.
Oh.
Yeah, get cold.
Okay.
Yeah. And see, and that was, and in her mind, that was love to do that to your child. It's not love, man. Well, matter of fact, you get who holding the Matthew? What your house shot? Go ahead. Because what it say, love is the keeping of her laws. That's what love is.
Love
14, verse 34, points 35, says, a new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another, as I have loved you, that ye also love one another. By this shall all men know that ye are my disciples.
Right, so he said, do it the way I loved you. Yahushua is the king of creation under the Father, man. And what he do? He washed the disciples' feet. And when you look up that job, that is the lowest job of a servant. If you a master of a house and you got hundreds of servants, 50, 30, those who washing people's feet, that's the job for the lowest servant.
Yep.
Because when you, in the ancient world, you wore sandals, you know, you walking around, it's all type of garbage your feet going through. There's all type of animal droppings, whatever. So that was the job of a Lord's servant. So the scripture says what? The greatest among you, he's to be the most humblest, roughly paraphrasing. But that's not what happens in this world. This world, people use each other, abuse each other, step on each other's toes. Well, what it say? They say it's lonely at the top because you burned all the bridges to get there.
Yeah, there's an old saying, be careful who you step on going up the ladder of success.
Yeah.
So should you fall down, you most surely sin.
Yeah.
Again.
That word cold.
Cold.
You got more?
Just this last one. If ye have loved one another.
Say it again.
It says, if ye have loved one another.
If ye have loved one another?
Yeah, it says, by this shall all men know that ye are my disciples, if ye have loved one to another.
Yeah. Because that's the separate. That's a very, very high distinction between us and these other people.
Okay.
Go ahead.
This is the word cold in the Greek, and from Matthew 24 and 12, suko, and it means to breathe, blow, cool by blowing, to be made or grow cool or cold, a metaphor of waning love.
Yeah, waning.
Mm-hmm.
Waning mean to decrease.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Like when the moon goes into a waning stage to the new moon. Okay, it says primary verb to breathe, voluntarily but gently, just differing on the one hand from...
That's wax?
No, this is cold.
Oh, that's cold?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, go ahead.
Go back.
You read it all?
No.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Okay. It says, thus differing on the one hand from G4154, which denotes properly a forcible respiration. On the other form, which refers properly to inanimate breeze. For example, implication of reduction of temperature by evaporation to chill.
So the point was made when it said metaphorically of waning love.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no love amongst these people. It's all about what can you do for me?
Mm-hmm.
And that's not the job of it. If we all take on the role of a servant, that means everybody's interest is sought after, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But people seek their own interest. It's all about self-interest in this place. You got more on that, right? Ecclesiastes.
Let's back to Ecclesiastes 3 and 8 again.
Because you said confused, it made me think of Babylon. Babylon means confusion.
Confusion, yep.
And the word confusion, con mean with, fusion mean mixture. So it's just, America's what? The melting pot.
Yep.
Melting pot. Even that was spiritual. They called it a melting pot. Well, everything is mixed.
Yeah.
And the scripture says you're supposed to be able to distinguish right from wrong, good from bad. But see what this devil do, he make all these gray areas, and now nobody know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Scriptures talk about, you know, the mix and the seed. We talk about ubiquitous.
Yeah.
You know, how not to mix seed, but they trying to tell you that a girl can now be a boy. You know, they can be this type of child. You know, when we understand that you are what your father is. You know,
The number one line, the Most High made a mistake. The Most High don't make mistakes.
Right.
Yeah, God don't make no mess. Ain't that what they used to say?
Yep. And then even as a people, we're supposed to be separate, not mixed in with these folks. Remember, he told us, from the land I take you from to the land you're going to, don't be intermingling with these people. You know, it was specific for the men and women, but, you know, we weren't supposed to intermingle or make covenants with them.
This back to Ecclesiastes 3 and 8. A time to love and a time to hate. A time of war and a time of peace.
Yeah, we definitely not in the time of peace right now. First of all, the man of peace is not on earth. Get that in Psalms. Continue war. His eye. He. Let me see. I want to say it's 144. Yeah, get 140. Get Psalm 144. See what that says.
Teach my fingers to war, my hands to fight.
144, what verse?
Just start at the top.
Psalms 144, verse 1 says, "Blessed be the Lord my strength, which teacheth my hands to war, and my fingers to fight."
Shakia, go to 140.
140.
Start at the top.
Psalms 140, "Deliver me, O Lord, from the evil man. Preserve me from the violent man."
This nigga is violent, man. This nigga is straight up violent. Go ahead.
Which imagine mischiefs in their heart.
Right, so they imagine different ways to expel their violence, to dispense it. It is one thing to look at all those torture devices.
Yep.
Yeah.
Even got museums for them now.
Look, they got what some of those Amalekites doing to those Palestinians. They putting fire extinguishers up their anuses at certain times and letting them go. They trained canine dogs to rape them, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They train the dog. They got all. Look, they'll have them kneeling down, listening to certain different type of music. Look, they got a lot of that stuff from those German scientists, man.
Yeah.
They did a lot of sensory deprivation, you know, or they might have you in a room full of light. They might have you in a room full of darkness, sounds. Keep you in seclusion, keep you solitary. As human beings, we're meant to be amongst people. But these are all things that they studied so they can inflict these on people. They get a rise out of this, man.
Yep. And I'll say, guess who else they training? Local law enforcement as well as ICE. So they're gonna be inflicted. As a matter of fact, some of them are in ICE.
Well, that's why I said they sleep not unless they've done wickedness,
God.
and their sleep is taken away unless they've caused some to fall. For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. So that's all they're about.
And bread and wine represents, you know, metaphorically your doctrine. And that's their doctrine. It goes into a very high form of hedonism, self-pleasure, and nihilism. Which, if it ain't no afterlife, when you read Wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter, it says the ungodly. Grab that real quick. Where you at right now?
I'm done with mine. I just had Ecclesiastes.
Go to Wisdom of Solomon 2. Read verse 1 down to verse 6. So if you was holding, this brother can grab it.
Well, I just have one more line on there.
Go ahead.
Yep. It says, verse 2. Which
Oh no, you talking about that? You talking about that Psalm 140? No, we're gonna go back to that.
Okay, fine. You said Wisdom of Solomon. You getting it?
Chapter 2, verse 1 through 6.
I got it.
I got. Oh. Okay.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 1. For the ungodly said, reasoning with themselves, but not aright.
So this is their reasoning. This is what they believe. Right? This is or this is their what you say, this is their mission statement. This is their creed. This is their doctrine.
Manifesto.
Right. Go ahead.
It says, our life is short and tedious, and in death of a man there is no remedy. Neither was there any man known to have
The
returned.
remedy is the statutes, laws, and commandments.
Right. Righteousness, that's right.
Righteousness is immortal.
Yep.
That's the remedy to death.
Yeah, because let's say for sin is
The wages of sin is death.
23, yeah. It says, and in death of a man there's no remedy, neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave.
Which Yahweh Shai did. Which just shows you they don't have the ability to believe. They don't have it. Go ahead. In anything.
Right.
See, all these other nations got the ability. Everybody got the ability to believe. But the Israelites, we believe in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. He don't have the ability to believe anything. Keep going.
For we are born at all adventure.
Oh, it's by happenstance. The Big Bang. Oh, this was by accident.
Right.
Go ahead.
And we shall be hereafter as though we had never been. For the breath in our nostrils is as smoke, and a little spark in the moving of our heart, which being extinguished, our body shall be turned into ashes, and our spirit shall vanish as the soft air. And our name shall be forgotten in time, and No man shall have our works in remembrance, and our life shall pass away as the trace of the cloud, and shall be dispersed as a mist that is driven away with the beams of the sun and overcome with the heat thereof.
So that's basically poetic language saying that when we die, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Once you live and you die, that's it. Don't nothing happen. Ain't no judgment. Ain't no afterlife. Right? Go ahead.
Precept.
For our time is a very shadow that passeth away, and after our end there is no returning. For it is fast sealed, so that no man cometh again. Come on, therefore, let us enjoy the good things that are present.
Right. So with that belief,
Right.
then what you supposed to do with life? Let's just enjoy, go ahead. Let's enjoy the good things that are present.
And let us speedily use the creatures like as in youth. Let,
I was to say that's where you get that YOLO.
Right.
You know, you only live once. Just do it. Obey your thirst. These different type of creeds that they live by.
Yeah, I got
You're only young once. You know.
Yeah, I had a clip of a Jake. I'm gonna do a video on there. I found he was like, yeah, you gotta do this exercise. You gotta be eating right. You gotta do this, that, this. But nigga, you still gonna die. So yeah, I'm about to eat this bullshit money. He just goes in on the opposite end of the spectrum and shit. So it's that mindset. Like I say, even Jake and then adopted that mindset. Fuck it, you only live once. I'm gonna eat this honey bun. I'm gonna go commit adultery, whatever the case may be. They're gonna live life to the fullest, right? Even like terminal ill people, right? They be having a bucket list. A lot of that shit be written, man. They just want to get this shit up out the way. I only got a couple weeks to live. I might as well do this. We're back to Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 7. Let us fill ourselves with costly wine and ointments, and let no flower of the spring pass by us. Let us crown ourselves with rosebuds before they be withered. Let none of us go without his part of our voluptuousness. Let us leave tokens of our joyfulness in every place, for this is our portion, and our lot is this.
And for this is our portion, and our lot is this, which they was right.
Yeah.
Because the scripture says, what? Get Psalm 17 and 9. That's why they got the earth right now. But that's temporal.
Right.
Just like, you know what? They was really prophesying on themselves.
Yeah.
Because they it's all temporal.
Yeah.
You know?
Because that's what all these monuments and stuff that they always build.
What it say?
Now it makes sense why you want to create a statue for ages on, for other people to come and just actually
13
see
and 14.
They can remember this man who they painted a picture to be great, like Columbus. Now you find out that he was hella wicked. But they got all these different monuments and writings of history of how they conquered and did all these things to look at themselves to be great.
Yep.
All right. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 17, beginning at verse 13. Arise, O Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
What's this? War.
Yep.
This is a man of war right there. Go ahead.
Verse 14. From men which are thy hand, O Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, from men of the world,
Men of the world. See what we read? Go ahead.
which have their portion in this life,
Their portion is this life. Go ahead.
and whose belly thou fillest with thy hid treasure, they are full of children, and leave the rest of their substance to their babes.
Right. Now go back to Wisdom of Solomon 2. Well, now that only really apply to the Amalekites now. Because now they own the rest of their people suffering. But for the most part, the Edomites and Esau, well, that's how we know we in the translation, because now Esau is, this curse is being put on them.
Yep.
And only Amalek is really benefiting. But basically that's the sentiment, And then we reading the Wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter, they confirming it. And when you look around at life, that's what they doing. Let us use the creatures as speedy as in you. They doing whatever they want to the Lord's creation, without any regard to the effects and the aftermath and the consequences.
Well,
Go ahead.
Like you just mentioned, the Palestinians. They just doing whatever they want with them.
They doing whatever they want to,
Oh.
to everything.
Everybody.
I just heard a report that they all gone, man. Dead. Everybody that's over there, they gone. They done took the reporters, took them out. That's why you're not seeing anything. Yeah.
It has gone dormant a little
Yeah.
bit.
It's been quote unquote quiet, right? Holy shit. That's why it's the calm before the storm. It seemed like everything all right.
Yeah.
But shit's supposed to keep happening.
Well, you know, they had that machine that was heating them up. So they just blew up. You just saw blood and a few fragments of bones. Yeah. Probably the same stuff they was using in Venezuela, you know?
I've seen it too.
Okay.
This back to Wisdom of Solomon 2, verse 10. It said, let us oppress the poor righteous man. Let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the aged. Let our strength be the law of justice, for that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth.
Right, which it's like that's where you get the ideas like might is right. Might is right. That's actually a saying. Might is right. So whoever got the power, they control and they dictate, which that's also true.
Yeah.
But the thing is, when we get the power, everything is going to benefit from it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's going to prosper.
Then he's saying in the same chapter, let our strength be the law.
Yeah,
Wisdom
just read it, yeah.
Okay, Salaki.
I read it. Verse Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 11. Let our strength be the law of justice, for that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, faith.
Yeah.
They consider faith to be feeble.
Yep.
You know.
Therefore,
That's a oh, and that part when it says let us oppress the poor and righteous man, because we are what is it, Job 21:15 maybe?
yeah,
Or it's type in who shall declare his way to his face,
Oh.
and who shall repay him for what he's done. And you got to get it. I quoted it, but basically, that's why they got to get the remnant of righteousness out the earth, because we the only thing that can combat them through the Spirit of the Lord, and it makes sense.
yeah.
And this is what's gonna heal our people. They trying to make empty the soul of the thirsty and the hungry.
Yep.
But this knowledge is what satiates the people who just know something wrong and can't put their finger on it. Go back to Psalm 140. Get your precept first. Go back to he gonna read his precept. We get Psalm 140.
Oh, that precept I had was when they were saying this is it, you know, this life, one and done. This is 2nd Ezra 14, and I begin at verse 34. And it reads, therefore, if so be that ye will subdue your own understanding and reform your hearts, ye shall be kept alive, and after death ye shall obtain mercy.
And that's our people.
Yep.
These their understanding won't be changed. Just like it says in Wisdom of Solomon, the Lord knew that cogitations wouldn't be changed. Your cogitations is that realm of your mind, your thoughts, your thought process. So the adoption only pertains to the Israelites. They're the only ones whose minds can be reformed and cleaned and washed by the renewing of the word. Those Esau, them Edomites, their fate is fast sealed.
Yep. This says, but verse 35, for after death shall the judgment come, when we shall live again, and then shall the names of the righteous be manifest, and the works of the ungodly shall be declared.
It's just like that movie with what was it, Treadway. They kept coming into it was a reincarnation. They kept coming back over and over and over, basically to be that righteous beacon for that time period.
Yep.
Right? And then what it was told to Ezra, until the seeds be fulfilled in you, until you come back and come back and come back, until the kingdom of heaven is established. Go ahead. Let them finish. He had a little bit more. Really, it was war and peace. And what's more at the finish? Go ahead, finish it. Finish what you said you had.
Yep. Verse 12 is part of the war. It said, therefore, Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 12 says, therefore let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he's not for our turn, and he is clean contrary to our doings.
Yeah, we the opposite of you.
Yep.
Oh, well, finish it.
Oh,
He upbraided us with our offering the law.
Offending.
Yep.
Upbraided mean we rebuking you.
Yep.
Harshly too.
Yep.
Like I quoted in Job. Go ahead.
And objected to our infamy, the transgressions of our education.
Yeah, what you believe ain't right.
Right.
What you telling people is right is wrong. Like the Leviticus community, that's wrong. And we can, and through the knowledge, we can go into how it's wrong. We can go into it with your knowledge.
Right.
We got it from the Most High, and we got it from observable reality, science, psychology. See, they don't tell you about the people that go through that and the regret that they have,
Right.
and the suicide rates of those people. That information and knowledge is suppressed. Go ahead.
He professes to have the knowledge of the Most High.
Which we do,
Yep.
and we profess going to prophesy. Go ahead.
And he called himself the child of the Lord. He was made to reprove our thoughts.
Right, and that's why we here. That's our job, because your thoughts ain't right. And now you have been given the whole earth. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. And now your thoughts is pervasive into all the earth. Psalm 73 says his tongue walketh in the earth. Here it is. You'll have these people living on an island, right? Surrounded by all type of fish, all type of exotic fruits, exotic herbs. And then as soon as they come into contact with you, they become fat. They become ubiquitous.
Yeah.
They got heart problems. They diabetic, losing their teeth, everything, man.
Yeah, first thing, Esau gets off the fucking boat, they were getting some Doritos and a Snickers.
Yeah,
Yeah, try this.
yeah.
Just like when years ago when I went to Mexico, and they were show, we got because Esau show you like quote unquote Mayan people, like they don't exist no more. They used to watch all them shows and shit. No, they got their communities and shit still. But they said they'll do anything for Coca-Cola. That's drugs to them.
Yeah.
Get some Coca-Cola. That'll have to do anything.
They say the sugar is more potent than cocaine.
Yeah. Well, you see the videos now. They got you cleaning your feet with the stuff. Taking off. What's the buildup on batteries?
Corrosion.
Corrosion on car batteries, and you drinking that shit.
Yeah.
And Jake been doing that for decades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man. Psalm 140.
Psalms 140 and 1 says, "Deliver me, O Lord, from the evil man. Preserve me from the violent man, which imagine mischiefs in their heart continually."
Imagine mischiefs in their heart continually, man. Go ahead.
Continually are they gathered together for war.
And that war isn't always physical. It's highly physical, whether it can be direct with weaponry or with food. See, these are grab Psalm 10. I quote it. Psalm 10 says, "His eyes are privately set against the poor." Here it is. You thinking he helping, but he's at war with you. All right, the war on drugs. No, that was the war on Israelites. So here it is. He'll make you think he's doing something good, beneficial, and positive. Whole time he's murdering you. You know the number one VACCINE that work. Number one that work, and it's about 100 years old. It's legal everywhere except America. You know what it is? Tuberculosis.
Oh yeah.
Tuberculosis. The thing on the VACCINE schedule, you take it at this many months, you take it at that many, you take it at that many. People ain't died from those motherfucking diseases in years.
Right.
And then the people that have died, it'll be like 10 people died worldwide, 12, one case in Europe.
Right.
You're more, the VACCIN itself is more deaths per than the actual disease is supposed to be combating. And that's, you know what that is? That's chemical warfare.
Right.
He got all digital warfare. AI manipulation, trading and selling your information. Oh, this website would like to. Then that's how you end up seeing ads and shit on your phone for shit you was talking about and liking and thinking. Everybody's selling your information to keep you a commodity.
Yep.
That's war. Everything is, this man got this multifacets to the way he do war, man.
It
Did I
was
quote a scripture?
Just like you were breaking down just the lines of McDonald's on the highway. And
Yeah.
sensors and knowing how
Yeah.
to,
yeah.
traffic of people.
They knew all of that. I was gonna say, just to your point about the war on drugs, that was a three-sided thing, because you had his wife, Nancy Reagan, talking about just say no. Nancy Reagan talking about just say no, when him and Oliver North is putting the stuff in our communities, and then they running that commercial. This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. They was running all that shit at the same time.
Yep.
but still poisoning you with it.
And the whole, what was it, Iran-Contra?
Yep.
With Noriega
Yep.
and
Man
all
with
that.
Noriega. Yep.
We're talking about multiple birds with that one, the war on drugs, right? All those stones for one bird, or however they go.
Right.
I think they both work.
Yeah, kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah.
Yep.
All them birds getting killed.
Or one bird with all these stones. The one bird is our people.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jay.
Yep.
I have something real quick.
Go ahead.
This is Psalm 64, verse 5 and 6. It says, they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them?
And the thing is, now they're being seen. That's how you know we at the end.
Yep.
Isaiah 25:7, the Lord said, I'm removing this mountain, the covering cast over all people, and the veil spread over all nations. So it's information. Everybody got something to say.
Yep.
Like these different little countries, every country got like a history and a relationship with Esau Edom, with the so-called white man.
Yeah.
And they have their own the people that investigative journalists, you're right, and that go into the history of this what you was doing in this what you was doing in the 30s. A lot of stuff is coming out. The Northern Kingdom, things that was happening in Central and Latin America, right? Even these other heathens, things you was doing over there, they got their people coming out pointing the finger at you. Because it said what? That covering was cast over all people, and the veil was spread over all nations. And secrecy was your power of secrecy was just as powerful as your power of war. And they both simultaneously crumbling.
Right.
Both of them.
Yep.
Yeah, you see all these. You listen to all these reports. The U.S. military. They during the training exercise, 3 pilots died doing whatever, crashing helicopter, jets not firing, tanks not moving. Keep seeing these types of reports too.
And they're admitting, because a lot of information was coming out weeks prior that all those military bases is destroyed, and the American people thinking they winning.
Yeah.
Like I'm going back and forth with a friend of mine in the world, and he's supposed to be somewhat of an intelligent, and I'm going back and forth with him. He's like, no, this and that, and I'm like, wow. But now America just recently got to admit all them bases destroyed, and they're not going to be built back up. Those countries don't want you to build them back up.
And it's too much money.
And it costs too much money.
Too much money.
Elder Malcolm will go into that all the time, man. You have more? You want to say something?
Yeah, I just had a thought. No, it was that build back better.
Oh,
But it says, verse
Not gonna
6,
happen.
It says, they search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search.
Especially with this gain of function, man.
Yeah, man.
Especially with that. Like I think, like it says, let us, which I was going into that today, let us speedily use the creatures like as in youth. So you doing whatever you want to do with the Most High's creation, even trying to manipulate the creation for your purposes. You want to, because they can't just, we got too many cameras now.
Yeah.
Well, now they don't care, but a few decades ago, you can't just be just murdering people outright. Now you're gonna turn the whole world against you. Because you remember they used to sick the dogs on our people.
Yeah.
We have the sit-ins and we getting water holes down just for trying to go to school, just for trying to learn how to read and write.
Yeah.
Oh, you look like the bad. It's evident you the bad guy then.
Yeah.
So then they said they search out iniquities, a diligent search, which they always done it, but they got amplified. No, this is send them drugs.
Yeah.
What did it say? Woe to them that give his neighbor
Drink.
Drink that he may look on his nakedness.
Yeah.
So you give him the drugs and then you tell him just say no.
Right.
And when they was doing that, around that time when they was introducing that, the crack and all that, a lot of people did it out of curiosity because a lot of people didn't know the effects that it was gonna have.
Right.
Which he studied that. Would say he searched out iniquity.
Yep.
Let him finish that.
It says they search out iniquity. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thoughts of every one of them and the heart is deep.
They'll study this thing for 10, 12 years.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which they did. They studied 10, 12 years, release it. They probably got the cure. I know they got the cure. It's cures out there. The iboga plant reverses addiction. 90-some% successful rate. Guess what? It's illegal in America. Just like you get all these VACCINEs, you don't get the TB. When the last time somebody died of polio?
Right.
It's the I think it's UCLA
Diphtheria,
and the monkey.
UCLA, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had the fucking monkeys smoking crack for 10 to 12 years, and they saw everything. They saw the female monkeys trading sex for crack. They saw the things that happened, man.
Even in the what was that? When they took the rats.
Yep,
The experiment
Yeah, it was
what
an experiment.
was that called? Yeah.
or the project.
The project.
Yeah,
Yep.
two separate. Yeah, one with all the amenities, everything was set up.
And then they started, and actually where I used to live, the same thing happened. We had a nice basketball court. We had like a nice little water area. So when we first got there, it was beautiful. But as time went on, certain things got taken away. The basketball court started going down, started having rainwater, started having all kind of insects and just certain things going on. Then you start having crack within the community, and you start to see the vibration of the people change.
It's like Amos 1:11. It says, for 3 transgressions, before will the Lord not turn away the punishment thereof, because he pursued his brother with the sword and cast off all pity and kept his wrath forever. See, they went from perpetually. So they didn't stop going to war with you. They just changed tactics.
Yep.
So they can hide that they the fucking bad guy.
Look, they're killing themselves.
Yeah, because in times past they'll just come up and straight up destroy the town.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can't keep destroying the like they got the old video clip of how the Edomites in Power, you know, and which you can find it on YouTube. You can find it in Power. Pardon me. You got the Edomites and higher up in the political scale. They speaking about how to control people. And one thing he said you don't want people not to have hope.
Oh.
So you gotta have a sense of hope for someone, because if not, Jake just gonna fight.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
While Jake is serving them, I saw
While
that.
Jake was serving
They're at the
them,
dinner table, yeah,
Yep.
having dinner, and what they showed you, Democrats and Republicans working together,
Bipartisan.
doing this, yep,
Bipartisan, yep.
doing it shit, and then they put it in your face after some great vote or landslide, whatever. Oh, my friend across the aisle,
Yeah.
the fuck
we
out of
saw-
here.
Yeah, Kamala Harris, right, and Donald Trump, they was talking to each other. You know, they was going at like cats and dogs. But guess what? She was all at that induction.
Yep.
They showed her. She was all up in the. And you know what? It wasn't like she was there because, you know, this is protocol. Which, you know, they got protocol and shit. We still up there. But she was there like she was having a good, like she was like smiling and stuff.
She ain't like,
Yeah, it wasn't. And even if that was the case, you still got to, you know, keep an air of professionalism. It wasn't like, okay, I'm just going to be professional, respectful. It is what it is. She was like,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah. Even Hillary and them, they're all goofy in that man. But yeah, that like the bipartisan little meeting in that movie or whatever. It was like, yeah, that's where, you know, you get a few of them like us, you know, get up the ranks a little bit. Then we found out, obviously, all these dudes been sold out.
Yep.
LeBron James, all of them, man.
Yep.
Michael Jordan.
Speaking of, yes, Floyd. What he going through?
Oh yeah.
$150 million.
75.
Excuse me. I stayed correct. That's
They
what I meant to say.
got him good.
Yeah, $175 million he is suing for his handlers. I just said it that way. Those
Amalek.
who handle his money. Those who actually stood before and said he stood up for, you know, for the rest of his life. He's gonna back them. These same people that he had running over charge of his money and took his airplane. And took $100 million worth of jewelry and sold it for $13 million. And the guy who was his accountant was a smart.
Hey, who will pity a charmer who's
Ah,
dealing with a snake?
I was about to say, never trust thy enemy.
Because of that.
Yeah, well, I need that. If you guys send that to me, I'm gonna read this real quick. Lamentations 4:17. As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
God.
That's right.
See. No, go ahead. You wanna say something?
Yeah, because look, here it is. Our people done turned, you know, like Isaiah 30, Isaiah 31. I mean, he went down to Egypt for help, man. And this is the result, man, of never trusting an enemy. Of not listening to the men of the Lord. Ultimately, it's Floyd, he done already, all them been hurting, man. You know? And that's why they're gonna get bit. All right?
Yeah.
And we ain't gonna feel sorry for you because you've been told. You the one that went near the beast.
Yeah.
You know?
And not to go too far into it, but you know, he actually had Jake, who was Al Heyman, who was his guy. And of course, you know, Don King, they get up in there in the ranks and get wicked and do do little conniving things, but you didn't leave all your people who you had around you who was really trying to protect you.
Yep.
A lot of times, like your father, you know, who was training you and all of that thing, you know, and they separate you from that, and then that's where they able to take advantage of you.
Mm-hmm.
They say, yeah, you want to make it big, you have to cut them off.
Yeah.
Basically, you're going to have to start over. You're going to have to push your support system away.
They let you get all that money just because they know they're gonna get it back.
Shit.
They play the long game. You first of all, you gonna give it back to us by your spending habits, and then we just going when we see fit, we just gonna take it.
Yep.
Yeah, well, that's the one thing. Again, Proverbs 6, you know, it says,
So
false
discord,
witness, speak of lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren. Their whole thing is to divide and conquer. They can divide you, keep you from talking and building together. Again, we talk about many of violence against our brother Jacob's of communities that Jake built up, you know, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians built up. And then when they came in, they completely demolished them.
Yeah.
Separated the men and the children and the women, you know, got the men out of the house. You know. So that's just their
what? War.
Yeah, it's
War
war.
in every aspect.
That's their MO. That's just part of what Yahweh Shai said. John 10 verse 10, the thief cometh not but to steal, kill, and destroy.
And that's destruction of the highest, man. Destroy the family unit. Whereas damn near, that's the seven, man. We come from all walks of life, so that's why, man, Yahweh Shai, that's the only way up out of this, man. Because if you're going to play by his rules, which the rules constantly change, the game changed for Esau.
Well, might is right.
Yeah.
Let our strength be the law of justice.
Yeah. That
You up the uphill battle, lose somewhere, bro.
I was gonna say, man, Jake, you see what they doing. You thought you're supposed to have a part in this society by voting and stuff. They getting ready to take away the 14th Amendment.
Right. They gonna do it.
And then what's gonna happen? You are declared an immigrant. All right. So you got to fit all the pieces together. Those ICE detention centers that they building, they can't send us back to the land because that would destroy the narrative.
Right.
That we the people, that they're not the people. Okay, but they got those incinerators on those things. So if you can't deport them, what you gonna do? Burn them up. It's cheaper.
Well, there's a couple things. One of the scriptures, Isaiah says, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees. So they changing these decrees, but then on top of that, because the curses are falling upon them, it says, he that dig the pit, he that rolleth, you know, that dig the pit shall fall in, and he that rolleth the stone, and the stone shall fall upon him. So all the things in which they're doing, they're sowing, Galatians 6 and 7, he that soweth to the flesh, shall of the flesh be corruption. So all the things that they're pushing through, they're trying to attack Jake. You know, they're trying to attack our people. You know, they not understand the prophecy say that their own people are going to be a sedition. You know, against a lot of things in which they're doing. And so a lot of them camps and things that they setting up, a lot of 2/3 of our people are going to fall into a lot of that, those things. But a lot of their own people are going to fall into it too. They're going to be the ones fighting back. That's why they're trying to rouse Jake up. You know, putting Jake as the face of, you know, of all type of evil, violence. You know, just recently was it DC? In front of the White House. You know, trying to reform the narrative.
Hey, shooting at them pedophiles over there.
Right.
But they wrong. Yeah.
Who we at?
Psalm 140.
It says, verse 3, they have sharpened their tongues like a serpent. Adder's poison is under their lips.
They go to them unrighteous decrees. They have sharpened their tongue against the serpent. Go ahead.
Keep me, O Lord, from the hands of the wicked. Preserve me from the violent man, whose purpose is to overthrow my goings.
Yeah.
That's go mind your business.
Yeah, right.
What you out here bothering people? It said his purpose is to overthrow our going. What it say? They only consult. Grab that.
Right, cast it down.
Was that the same Psalm 64? and
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
I think it was.
Yeah.
See how much that-
Like that you got that saying going around now. What did it say?
It's still more than 140.
When you're black, you're never lonely. Esau always.
Right. When you black, you're never lonely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was
Yeah. So Edomites just constantly looking at you.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
like sometimes we would go out. The brother always mentioned it. Me and the brother playing pool.
Uh-huh.
Esau always want to come and play. Always want to like ingratiate himself amongst us, or we might just be punching the little boxing
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
And we just punching it to have fun. We watched the one dude, he punched it with all his might. He done failed. Just like, bro, just get out of here,
Yeah.
man.
Leave.
But see, that's how it is, man. They just all read that scripture.
You
This
need to
Psalm-
leave.
Yep. It's Psalm 62 and 4. They only consult to cast him down from his excellency.
Right, they always trying to lower us,
Yeah.
keep us away from the scriptures, right? Keep us weakened mentally and physically. All right, they lowering testosterone. Everybody got low T levels. He trying to get because testosterone is a hormone of resistance. He don't want resistance. So he doing everything that he can, spiritually and physically, to keep us at a low level.
It's like spiritually and mentally castrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's want to read a little more?
Yeah, it says they only consult to cast him down from his excellency. They delight in lies. They bless with their mouth, but they curse inwardly.
Yeah, they blessed with their mouth. Oh yeah, you black people, you've been at the bottom of the stick for so long. We want the Negroes, Latinos, and the Native Americans to get it first.
Right.
Yeah.
I ain't never.
Can't find that video nowhere.
I was looking for it too.
Biden said that, and
The Jake.
and you
the,
can
the value mark Montel Williams looking nigga.
yeah, and you can still get the one with Gates and his ex-wife though.
Oh, yeah.
But the one Biden said you can't find it
'Cause
nowhere.
And that one with Biden, that was the same one where he's like, people going for the tribe.
He specifically said tribes. Yeah.
Go to BitChute.com and look it up.
Okay. Wow.
Or Odyssey or something.
Odyssey.
Go ahead.
Yep. It says, can I bring this out real quick?
Go ahead, bro.
This is Psalm of Proverbs, chapter 2, verses 10 or 10 and 11. Because he said David's talking about preserve me, keep me from protection. And so this is how we're kept out, we're kept out of the hands of the wicked. It says when wisdom enters into thy heart, and knowledge is pleasant into thy soul. Discretion shall preserve thee, understanding shall keep thee, to deliver thee from the way of the evil man, from the man that speaketh forward things.
Yeah.
So this is the man that we're talking about, and the perverse and crooked doctrines, the ways that he's teaching, like you said, that is actually causing confusion. It's totally adverse, from the path of Yahweh Shemel.
If you look up that word forward in the Edom online,
Adverse.
and when you're reading in the Latin biblical definition is awaiting death.
Yeah.
So he kill you slowly. What it say in Wisdom of Solomon? Go to Wisdom of Solomon 2 and go to the last verse.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, and verse 24 says, 23. For the Most High created man to be immortal and made him to be an image of his own eternity. Nevertheless, through envy of the devil came death into the world, and they that do hold of his side do find it.
Yeah, if you choose his side, you're gonna find death.
Oh.
Or whether it's mental, physical, or spiritual. That's why these people just and when you act like that, you a zombie. When you a zombie like that, you can easily be controlled and manipulated.
Precept.
See, that's why Esau he does that's how he breaks people. Because a broken person is easy to be controlled.
Yep.
He's I ain't even know what she said.
Oh, here we go. This is Sirach 37, beginning at verse 7. It says, every counselor extolleth counsel, But there are some that counsel for himself. All right, and we know Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, you know what he said. Don't take that counsel of someone else, take it from me. Is that Isaiah 33? 30? Yeah, I think it's 33.
They do a covering, but not of my
Yeah,
spirit.
not of my spirit, yeah. It says, beware of a counselor and know before what need he hath, for he will counsel for himself, lest he cast a lot upon thee. And we know the counsel of the Lord, law, statutes, and commandments. Like he was saying, Esau is always looking for a trick to take us out. He says,
They say they bless with their mouth, but they curse inwardly.
God says, for he will counsel for himself, lest he cast a lot upon thee, and say unto thee, thy way is good, and afterwards stand on the other side to see what shall befall ye. Taking that jab. It's with the underserved communities first. Make sure they get it. Save them. Nah, he trying to take you out.
You got simple ass Jake.
Yeah.
About time for the long fucking thing.
That woman in New York, she dropped dead. The first one that did it. Yep, that nurse. Yep.
Or just the history, right? Remember, our people was locked out of the healthcare.
Yeah.
And then when they finally was let in, they won't stop going to the hospital. Now they dying.
Yeah.
Or Esau basically just prolong them to get money off of them.
Yeah.
And then they was taking stuff out like, you know, the linen sheets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
sunlight and hell. Anyway, go ahead, man. Go look at what they feed a hospital patients.
That's horrible.
That shit is processed.
I always thought about that shit. So there should be allowed you to get the triple cheeseburger this
They
month.
drinking a goddamn Shasta pop,
Yeah.
artificial sugars.
Yeah.
They ain't even gave him a goddamn Sierra Mist or a Sprite. They gave him as a Shasta.
Yeah.
The low end of the low end of sodas. I didn't know they still made
Your
that.
insurance high as hell, but
Yeah.
they feeding you circus animal food.
Yeah. Yeah. And the hospital's full of unhealthy shit to buy. The vending machines and shit to be in there for the people visiting. You like, what? It's supposed to be for health, right?
Yeah, they should have a goddamn a juice bar in the fucking hospital, man.
Yeah.
They should have a juice bar in the hospital.
Yeah. They would fuck that up too. Yeah.
It said Psalms 140 verse 5. It says, the proud have hid a snare for me in cords. They have spread a net by the wayside. They have set gins for me.
That's traps.
Yep.
Keep going.
Go ahead.
Yep, it says, I said unto Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai, thou art my power. Hear the voice of my supplication, O Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai. O power, Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai, the strength of my salvation. Thou hast covered my head in the day of battle.
Oh,
Talking about war, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, there's a protection. It says, grant not, O Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai, the desires of the wicked. Further not his wicked device.
Yeah, the Lord, it ain't gonna come to fruition. The Lord it says what? He shall cast it, he shall rain upon him while he is eating.
Yep.
He ain't gonna be able to digest it. Go ahead. We're gonna finish off on that.
It says,
Let's finish the psalm off.
it says, further not his wicked device, lest they exalt themselves. Salah.
Right.
It says, as for the head of those that compass me about, let the mischief of their own lips cover them. Let burning coals fall upon them. Let them be cast into the fire, into the deep pits, that they rise not up again. Let not an evil speaker.
That they rise not up again. Let them not fill the face of the world with cities thereof.
Isaiah
See,
14,
the Lord gonna get
yep.
rid of. See, it's telling you the things that they imagine. Let it happen to them. They want to cut us off from being a nation.
Yep.
They don't want us to exist no more. But that's your fate.
It says, Salaki, I gotta read up. Lost my spot. It says, let not an evil speaker be established in the earth. Evil shall hunt the violent man to overthrow him. It says, I know that the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, will maintain the cause of the afflicted and the right of the poor. Surely the righteous shall give thanks unto thy name. The upright shall dwell in thy presence.
Wow.
Can you speak on it before we close
Oh,
off?
I mean, like
Self-explanatory, huh?
yeah. Yeah, well, in the end, the Lord is going to, like I said, all the things are turning. We're in that transition period where Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is going to make good on everything in which he said.
right.
Eventually, until Esau Edom is no more.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that part too. Well, I love that part. He said, I know the Lord will maintain my cause. But these people ain't maintaining our cause. And we don't care. That's why we ain't jumping up. We ain't mad. We ain't vote. It was the one dude. Y'all should have voted for Kamala. That's why we ain't got nothing. You know, look, man, we trusting in the Lord.
Man.
And people are dumb as hell for saying shit like that anyway. Dude, the president can't control it. It's y'all local officials, if anything.
Well,
They're idiots.
well, even with that, and I should have saved this, a dude that's on the electoral college said, if we don't like the way it's going, we will switch it around. That's why stuff goes way into the night. In 2000, you had those hanging chads with Bush 43 and Gore. It took forever to count those things. They were switching it around, those electoral votes. It's garbage. All right. All right, so with that, we hope this lesson was edifying to the elect body of the nation of Israel. Once again, we're going to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Wakakadash. Double honor to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well in teaching us this 100% truth. Salutations to them and our fellow Akim who labor in this truth week in and week out on the highways and byways. Also, salutations to the hopeful elect of the scattered 12 tribes of Israel, scattered to the four corners of the earth that be like it to the speckled bird, also known as your Israelite foreigners and your so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. To you, we say Shalom.
Shalom.
Kwam Yasharallah.
Kwam Yasharallah.
Abba Babal.
Baba Ball.
Shalom, sincere elect brothers and sisters on the comment board. We got next. Shalom.